Okay, I'd like to call the Site Plan Review Committee to order for Wednesday, February 22, 2023. Roll call, please, Terry.
Mayor Kadowski,
Here.
Dennis Persick,
Here.
Gail Quinn,
Here.
Carrie Rathburn,
Here.
Gary Paul,
Here.
and Kurowski and Pamper are excused.
Okay, please stand for the pledge.
States of America and to the indivisible.
And please remember our men and women throughout the world in uniform. I have no changes to the agenda. I need a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Second, a motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 5, action on the site plan review minutes from the regular meeting of February 7th, 2023. I have no changes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve those minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. 6, review plans for the following locations. A, action regarding a request for a parking lot expansion for the Green Bay Packaging Airport hangar located at 1801 Airport Drive, parcel VA-20. Aaron.
All right, thank you. Haley, could you make me the presenter? Okay, working through technical difficulties. There we go. All right. As you can see on the screen, the proposal is for a addition to the parking lot for Green Bay Packaging's hangar at Austin Straubel International Airport. The shaded area that you see right here is proposed to be the additional parking. It is proposed to be paved with asphalt with striping and curbing as required under our code. With the additional parking, there will be a requirement for at least 3 accessible parking spaces, with at least 1 being van accessible. That's just under the federal ADA parking standards. Other than that, I have no additional comments. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, I believe Patrick Keel is online if you have any questions for him.
Does anybody have any questions or comments about this parking lot addition?
Aaron, that's facing northeast, isn't it, from the highway?
That's correct.
Okay. That's such a big piece of property, you're not even going to notice it. If there's no other questions, I'll move to approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve. Is that with staff conditions, Gary?
Yes.
Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second to approve with staff conditions. Any other comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. 6B, action regarding requested site plan review for the Ashwaubomay Maintenance Building at 2881 South Broadway, parcel VA-172. Aaron.
All right. The requested site plan review is for a new park maintenance building at Ashwaubomay. This will be located in the far southern part of Ashwaubomay Park. You can see the driveway right here. The existing driveway is right here, as well as the existing shed that currently has no floor, it's just dirt. And we'll have to evict the few critters that live in there, and we built a new one. The exterior materials are proposed to be cement board lap siding, pre-finished metal eaves, asphalt shingle, and we'll have a 3-foot masonry wainscot. I can bring up a elevation of it right here. So again, standard maintenance building. We'll have a foundation, frost walls. It will not be heated right now, but it does have the ability to be heated in the future with the frost walls. So it will be used for park maintenance activities, storage, so on and so forth. It will not be used for public use. That's why the area is allowed to be gravelled.
This has been a long time coming. right, Rex? We've talked about a new maintenance building out there for quite some time. That building definitely needs upgrading.
And in terms of staff conditions, just a few of them: contact water department prior to tapping the water main for the 1-inch service. From public safety, including the installation of a Knox box on the building for public safety access. And we did have an internal discussion about address identification with public safety, park and rec, and facilities. We're going to include park maintenance signage right on the driveway that will identify that way. So if there is ever an emergency at that location, someone can look at the sign and say, okay, it's the park maintenance building when they call 911. Forestry, trees and landscape planting will be considered by village staff upon completion of construction. So Tim certainly is working on that in coordination with Rex. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, Rex is in the audience.
Just one thing, is there going to be like expensive equipment in there, lawn equipment or anything that needs to be maybe secured?
It will be a locked building, so yes, we plan on keeping some smaller mowers in there, potentially pickup trucks, ball diamond groomer, things like that.
Okay. So it's not a big concern in terms of, other than locking it, that's pretty much it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Rex has needed that building so bad that the animals around it will be happy to look at it, but won't be able to get in it, so. See, no problem. He's got his roof that he wants. The exterior looks great. Should be a well justified building in the village for their equipment.
Okay. Any other questions or comments?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Is that with staff conditions?
With staff.
Staff condition.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve with staff conditions. Any other comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried.
Thank you.
6C, action regarding a request for an addition to Airoldi Brothers, Inc., located at 3070 Commodity Lane, parcel VA-228-14-L-63. Aaron.
All right, the requested addition to the building at 3070 Commodity Lane actually more than doubles the size of the existing building, so it's a pretty substantial addition. Because it is more than double the building, or actually more than 75% of the existing building, the addition does need to meet our standards for new buildings, including the use of concealed fasteners, or fully concealed fasteners for metal wall panels, and 3-foot masonry wainscot. So the applicant has included that with some revised drawings. And I apologize, I forgot to include the elevations when I submitted the packet, so I'll show that here on screen. But just in a nutshell, you can see here the darker shaded area is the addition. This is the existing building right here, and this will all be paved parking area. It does have to be paved because the gravel area is within 500 feet of an existing home. So under our code, we don't allow gravel within 500 feet of residential uses. I'll bring up the elevations here. And again, I apologize for that. What you can see here, this is the addition. So we locate it to the, this would be off to the west side of the building. You can see the masonry wainscot here, and also the concealed metal fastener wall panels above them with the overhead doors and service doors. In terms of recommended staff conditions, there are a few of them. Again, just kind of reiterating what I discussed, including paving of existing and expanded parking areas within 500 feet of residential areas. Curbing, rolled or curb pan of newly paved areas is required. No comment from engineering, no comment from stormwater because the disturbance is less than 1 acre in size. From public safety, assuming the building is to be sprinklered, which it is, contact public safety to confirm the fire department connection location. And provide proof of proper fire department access fire lane signage. And that'll just be in coordination with Fire Inspector Dan Peterson following approval. And there were no comments from Bike and Ped. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, our representatives for Airoldi Brothers online as well.
Anybody have any questions?
Move to approve with conditions?
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve with staff conditions. Is there any more discussion on this?
Aaron, I believe this was the McCoy Truck Center at one time and Commodity. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying the name right, but that's a heck of a nice addition they're putting on, knowing what the original building was. There was a lot of gravel in that parking lot, so they did a nice job on surfacing that. But on whole, that's a very good project. It's going to improve that particular lot there by a substantial amount. So if there's no other questions, I'll move to approve with staff conditions.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second to approve with staff conditions. Any other comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Thank you. 6D, action regarding a request for a fourth wall sign for Bellin Ambulatory Surgical Center located at 933 Wabi Lane, parcel VA-228-14-K-58. Aaron.
The request for a fourth wall sign is a unique request. We've never had one before. As indicated in the staff report, there is a proposal to allow for a fourth wall sign with site plan review committee approval that is going to village board at the end of the month as part of an ordinance amendment that came through site plan review committee as well. Bellin Health is proactively requesting a fourth wall sign should the village board approve the ordinance amendment. So any action that site plan review committee would take to, if you were to recommend or approve the fourth wall sign, it would have to be conditioned upon village board approval of the ordinance. So the request for the fourth wall sign, as you can see on the screen, is for the, let's see, it'll be the I-41 facing elevation on Bellin's Ambulatory Surgical Center. The proposed dimensions meet requirements for a wall sign. And based upon the surrounding land uses, staff did not have any concerns with the addition of a fourth wall sign. Again, should village board approve the ordinance allowing for the fourth wall sign.
Now, this is quite a large building. I don't have a problem putting a large sign on that side. It all fits within the,
Especially in that position, I mean, it's the highway. So
Yeah.
I would assume that would be a reasonable thing to do.
yeah.
That whole piece of property is like on an island, and you're right, facing the south like that, it's going to be nice. Nobody's going to notice it till you're coming down the highway. The building being too so high is what I'm trying to say. I made a comment. I thought a big B would look nice on there with along with the G, but something told me that would be a Green Bay, and I definitely don't want to see the B. So Bellin Health looks a lot nicer.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Somebody like to make a motion?
So move with conditions.
I'll second it again.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the fourth wall sign for Bellin with the understanding that the ordinance for the fourth wall sign would have to go through village board next week. Okay? Any other comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 7, department reports.
I'm happy to announce that David Buskell, one of our senior building inspectors, did pass his uniform dwelling code exam a couple of weeks ago. So he got the results of that, so he's well on his way to getting his credentials and continuing his growth. So we're really happy to see that, and want to officially congratulate David on that, because it's not an easy test to pass. So he is now diving into UDC electrical. So Carrie, he may be contacting you for some tips. And we'll see how that goes, but that's certainly a difficult exam as well. So I want to congratulate David on that. And also actually Both our inspectors are at code class this week, so in case you're trying to get a hold of them, they're tied up they're actually doing online seminars today.
Okay. Will we have any items for next agenda?
Yes, we will.
Okay, so we will have a meeting, which will be
I believe the
March
7th.
7th. Okay. Hearing nothing else, we need a meeting, or a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Enjoy your
This
weather.
conference is no longer